What's up you guys? Thank you so much for the support, especially to our Indian friends who direct message me on Facebook. If you are new, please do yourself a favor, subscribe and follow our Facebook page. And I really love it when you direct message me asking for assistance in troubleshooting your printer or computer. So today I'm gonna show you how to disassemble an Epson L120. Okay, as we continue disassembling an Epson L120, this time I am going to show you how to replace the printer belt. So what we need are these screwdrivers, a small one and a bigger one. They are all Phillips, and I am not going to explain further in removing the cover of the printer because I have done it in my part 1. So if you want a step-by-step procedure in removing this cover, you may refer to my first video of disassembling an Epson L120. So as you can see, we have a broken printer belt, and we are going to replace with this one. This is not a new printer belt, but as you can see, it is still very good quality, and I am selling these parts here, all these parts here. If they are still working, I am selling this at low prices, pero mas mo-prefer ko basta taga Cebu lang para dali pag warranty, just in case na ay mga problema. So we continue. Our main goal here is to remove this metal so that this carriage can pass through this way. Then we can simply remove the carriage from the printer, from this assembly, and we can easily remove this belt because this belt is attached to this carriage right here. This is the reason why your printouts are very aligned, and they are very, then this carriage is what do you call this one, controlled by the motor, and the command is coming from the logic board. Okay, so we start is to unscrew everything that we see that is attaching this metal. So we start from removing the screw of this motor. Okay, so we have here a screw for this hole, and a screw for this hole, screw for the motherboard attached to this metal and to this chassis, and a screw right here and here. Okay, so we start by removing the screw on the motors. That's why we need the smaller screwdriver. So detach the motor. It's just clipped here. Okay. Okay. And the motor is removed. Okay. So next is removing the other parts here. As you can see, it is having a screw and a spring. Let me just fix this one. This is not part of our tutorial here. this one. So we have a screw from here, and I removed it. And the next step is to remove the spring by pushing this to the left. Oops. Okay, got it. Now you can remove this one. Okay, so the screw for this hole is now visible. You can simply remove it. You still have to remove this plastic cover, a protection from the motherboard. Okay, remove the screw. In the actual repairs of your printer, once again, do not tilt your printer almost 90 degrees. I am just doing this for you to see what am I doing. So next will be the screw from here. This is only a demonstration printer, and it is already defective, and I can tilt it anywhere I wanted. But in your case, especially if the customer is watching while you are doing the job, do not ever tilt your printer almost 90 degrees. Okay, check what are the screws needed to be pulled up. Okay, still have to remove this smaller screw for the sensor. This is a very sensitive sensor, so you better be careful for this one, not to damage the sensor. You might have a jumping printout if you do that. Okay. Okay. It's already detached. We have the screw. Okay. They're already loose. And for the last screw that is holding this, it's right here. So we remove this one. Okay, as you can see, it is now detached, and we can move the carriage to the right. But since you still have these flex cables or printer head cables, let's remove them, because this carriage you cannot pull out this carriage if this cable is still attached. So we're going to remove that by removing the lock here. The only lock here is this one. You only have to push it. Okay, so we can now remove the carriage. So be careful not to touch the printer head. That is a printer head, and I tell you, one touch, one single mistake in handling the printer head can damage everything of your printer. Okay, so be careful not to touch it, not to bump it somewhere. Right now we're only going to replace the printer belt, so it's easy for you to pull it out. So pull this out. Here's our broken belt, and replace this and our new belt. So the same thing is how we pull out. We only have to pull this in. Okay, be careful with the printer head, and that's it. uh, Push a little deeper. Okay, check this if they are aligned with this lock. These are the lock for the belt. When it is drive by the motor, okay, they are all in the lock. So after which we are done, we can, I am now going to return the carriage. Okay, everything in place. Sensor, yes, it's good. For the cables, okay, return the screws. Okay, we better have this one first. When returning the screws, for you to know, this kind of screw is for the plastic at the end, and this kind of screw is for the metals. So do not misplace them because they cannot hold on tight. You might damage the area or to be screwed up, else you might damage the screw itself. and the screw for the sensor. Okay. And we return the motor. Okay. So we're going to turn this on. Okay, I'm gonna tell the printer again for you to see how to return this one with the spring. You might consider this you might consider the touch and touching this for 100 times before you can understand how this one really works. So I am now putting the spring. It will be easy if you use a flat screw. Oops. Okay, so we're going to attach now the printer belt. It would be better if you fix this side here first and do not return the screw yet, this one, Look at the screw, it's different because it has a two spacers, unlike the other screw of the printer. This is a specialized screw only for this part here. So what I'm doing is fixing this side first, then grab your flat screwdriver and take a little bit closer. This is a very critical part because you might broke your printer belt if you mistakenly do this. So you're going to push this forward and then look at what I'm doing while pushing forward. I insert the belt to the motor. Oops. Oh. Got a problem with the lever. Okay. Okay. Very good. Then screw it back using the specialized screw with two spacer. Okay. We're good to go. Okay, so we return the cables, check for dirts in the contacts. You carefully insert it to the board. Okay. That's it. So we return the cover. Check if there is no debris left. Check if the carriage can move. Okay. So in the part 2 we replace the power supply and it's working. And this time we replace the printer belt and let's see if it works. Okay, so we plug in the power cord. So after plugging in the power cord, turning on the light. Oh! Still in general error. So this will be a big problem for me if I am going to fix this printer. That's why the customer disposed it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching on how to replace the printer belt. Once again, this printer is only for demonstration, so do not tilt your printer about 90 degrees, especially when the client is watching while you do the job. Thank you so much and see you next time. Alright, that's it. If there is something that you wanted to learn, just comment below or direct message me in our Facebook page.
so I can make a video for it. And stay tuned for more updates. That's all. Thank you and see you next time.